Speaking of shoppers, shoppers can actually create their own problems often over the holidays by overspending and piling up too much debt.
We've got an expert, though. They are a team. They advise on that. They know their stuff. They're going to help you out. They're answering your questions as well. Let's go to Andrea Watkins in our newsroom. Good morning to you all.
Good morning, Mike and Melissa. You know, before you allow last year's debt to ruin your holiday cheer this year, we've got just the people to help improve your credit and credibility as well. Bob Martin, certified public accountant and debt defense lawyer, John Mastriani. Thank you guys for being here. We're a busy segment here. We're going to try to hit two more questions. And the first one we got from Facebook. Cheryl asks, a friend says she has a lot of inquiries on her credit record, and this has affected her score. She can't get credit because of it. How long does it take those inquiries to drop off her record? Who wants to field that one?
I can, and it's usually a year or more, but what she needs to do is find out what's causing the inquiries. What most likely is happening here is she's getting turned down on a credit card or some other type of financing, and so applying, somewhere else. And so there's something triggering all these inquiries, and there's no question it looks very bad on the credit report. The best thing to do is to pull back, don't apply for credit, and on the existing payments that you have for the next year, make sure they're timely, and there's some other things you can do, like maybe adding a secured credit card.
Bob, are there ever any inquiries on there that the person themselves didn't initiate?
They can be. For example, things you wouldn't suspect. You may, for example, be applying for insurance or something like that, and they may check your credit history.
All right, so that's a pain because you can't do anything about that. All right, let's get to the next one. We got a question from Cynthia who says that why is it that your credit score is affected tremendously if you fall short a couple of months due to a job layoff? I have 20+ years of outstanding credit but was laid off for a few months and couldn't pay my bills, so my credit score now has dropped several points. John?
Well, unfortunately, they don't look backwards to help you. If you miss a payment, the credit score just automatically will go down. If you're over 90 days, it'll go down, and it could stay there for about 7 years. There's no conscience. It's just a computer, and there's no common sense involved or humanity with respect to the credit score.
But yeah, I understand Cynthia's confusion because we said that credit history is 35% of this credit score. She's got 20+ years good credit history, but what we're learning here right now is that the credit history is only what you do for me lately, right?
Correct. Exactly.
Another important point, Andrea, is also she said she was off for a few months and couldn't pay her bills. This really points out the importance of having an emergency fund of 6 to 9 months. I know that's difficult, but just remember, if you don't have an emergency fund, you could do tremendous damage to your credit score if you have any hiccup like this.
All right. Let's talk about holiday shopping really quickly because you've got some pointers for us on how to avoid holiday debt. Of course, don't charge anything, but there's other things to it. You said have a plan. You can limit or completely avoid using your credit card. You can avoid most special financing offers, use layaway, or use creative alternatives. That one's fishy to me, Bob. What are you talking about?
Oh, you mean the creative alternatives?
Yes, the creative alternatives.
Well, you know what I see happen a lot with families? Everybody wants to buy a gift for somebody. And so they end up buying something small and inexpensive that the person might not want. Get together, be creative. Maybe have 3 or 4 people buy one important gift for someone. The other thing is to just have put the names in a hat and just buy one gift for one person, not try to buy for everyone. Maybe even every other year. Just make this the year to get caught up and not give gifts to everyone.
But John, you wanted to talk about avoiding the special financing offers, this 10% off your bill if you apply for a credit card. Now, I thought that was a great idea. You save some money.
Well, in the long run, you probably won't save some money because if you don't have the money to pay for it right away, when you get your bill, then between the interest and everything, whatever little bit of money you actually saved isn't going to be there. And additionally, everything's a lot more expensive before Christmas. They always have a sale. There'll always be an offer, and everything doesn't necessarily have to be purchased prior to December 25th.
All right, so buy all your holidays. Don't have anything under the tree. No, I'm teasing you, John. But I know what you're saying. It's a very good point.
You want to be able to afford the tree next year.
Bob and John, you guys have done great this morning. Thanks for helping our viewers out. So that's easy. Avoid the holiday debt. Don't take any of those financing offers. It'll cost you more later, John says. Back to you.
I've even been buying something real simple at the store, maybe for $10 or something, and they'll say, would you like to save 10% today by opening up a line of credit? I say, save $1, maybe not.
Yeah, thanks, but no thanks. They ask it every time,
They
too.
do, every time.
Gotta be careful.